broccoli Kong.
I personally like the grape ape.
Yeah, the grape ape is good.
What used to be blue is now sort of grape color. Anyway,
I also roll with the golden dong, you know, it's also good.
Speaking of gold, it's not just Glutonny, it's also Homika. We're getting a
you know, they're feeling themselves. They made it. Grand finals, the big stage, gold is the theme.
Look at these uppers, man. Tasty.
Oh!
okay, if he got bopped in winners finals, this is probably not what happened.
Yeah, he's reclaiming his title as the leader of the bunch. Boy, oh!
You know him well.
You know him well, and we know those uppers even more than well. Jesus Christ. Talk about explosive. Do you think Pluto has a point to prove with going DK versus Rosalina?
Nah, I think like he's a cocky guy, and he's got a lot of space to work with in terms of games he can lose. So why not? Why not let your dog out, wave it around in the wind, and see what happens? But in also, woohoo!
Oh, he's living?
He's a big monkey. Ape, excuse me.
Big ape, yeah, there's a difference.
I should have up it. But yeah, I hope he gets a little bit serious with his Donkey Kong, because I think Donkey Kong could be a great addition to Wario, because Wario struggles a lot in sword matchups, and this is probably a non-sword character with the biggest range. So I think it complements Wario well, especially because another weakness is our lack of damage output, and Lord knows Donkey Kong has that, as we can see right there, big damage and big launch on all of his aerials.
And to finish your train of thought on DK as a secondary, it is the most used pocket character besides Cloud.
Really?
Like when you look at
at top level. Yeah.
At top level, I mean.
Yeah. It is.
It is.
Because
Tweak and Larry Lure.
And Larry Lure, yeah. Oh, I forgot about Larry.
I think there's one more, if I'm not mistaken. I just can't come up with which is.
Well, he can do not the secondary, but top level DK.
Right. So it's Cloud and DK are those characters that are very suited as a pocket character.
Yeah, man. Great power, great hitboxes.
And they also are very suited for players with great fundamentals.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Like if you know the game, it's relatively easy to get something going with those guys.
They aren't characters with a lot of character-specific tech.
Yeah, it's not like Bowser Jr. where you need a 300-page book and then still have mediocre options.
It's a tough life.
So, getting some nice aerials from Gluto, up air after up air, and there, throwing it out in the mix. Woo. Okay, I like it. Trying to hit him with the first hit of Spinning Kong. A lot more powerful than you might think. In melee, it's actually one of the most used out of shield options.
Interesting.
But I think it's a bit slower in this game, but you trade super armor and more consistent multi-hits for it. And of course a better recovery. Oh, air dodge got red, but Homika out of position. Doesn't stop him from keeping this jungle going into death though. Homika looking like Rosa should look in the DK matchup. Well in the lead. Woo, watch out for those claps though.
Yo,
is that a side B?
Gets slammed into the ground out of nowhere.
Ooh, watch out. Don't roll in. Homika stands smart and rolling away.
Alright. Catches the up B landing with a down smash. At least some decent damage. And the trade-off in favor of Donkey Kong, only 70% on this ape.
Very doable, especially with a kill-confirmed character like Donkey Kong. Although the ding-dong is actually not as big of a factor in this particular matchup, which is why part of why it's so good for Rosa. Because it's incredibly hard to get a grab on her while Luma is present.
Alright, the up smash, but no Luma hit in there, so Donkey Kong keeps his stock.
Oh, jab, gentlemen, not enough. Donkey Kong is a very heavy, but an up smash definitely gonna do it. It's so strong in this matchup to just stay and wait on the ground for that juggle. So, that's 1-1, I believe.
It is.
You think he'll go Wario already, or do
Nah.
you think he'll go down 2-1 before it
Oh, no, wait.
Cloud!
Cloud. You know, when you have pants on, you have 2 pockets. One for your DK and the other one for your Cloud.
Those are some big pockets, let me tell you.
So it's actually the Cloud going from one of Rosalina's better matchups to her worst matchup.
Yeah, I think MK is still worse personally.
Oh yeah, MK, right.
Because especially Fallen has been doing some great work optimizing the edge guarding with Rosa versus Cloud.
Yeah. The question is how well versed is this Cloud of Glutonny?
Well, like I said before, man, Cloud and DK, they just work well if you know the game well.
Yeah.
And any player that can be good and get great wins, especially in bad matches with Wario, knows the game well.
The only thing with Cloud, most important part, even though you have those fundamentals as a player, is mixing up your recovery. Because if you get too predictable with that, you'll lose your stocks very quickly.
Or you can kind of have the Komurikiri style of Cloud, where you just keep it as long as possible and you only need to use it when you need to recover. It's not only extra safe for your recovery, but it also gives you that boost all the while. But Glutonny tried to burn it there, but he got grabbed before the hitbox came out. And he's just swinging, man. All these air dodges, he's floating right through.
Oh, and there the up air from Cloud this time.
Reliable as ever.
Yep.
Clam has it, doing some work.
These losers finals and grand finals have been battle of the up airs.
Oh, without a doubt, man. Like, all 3 characters are in the top 3 of up airs.
4, you're forgetting about DK or Ness.
Oh yeah, including Ness, yeah.
Yeah.
All 4 characters are in the top 10 of up airs.
Yeah.
And easy. Nice
Right.
little jab.
Gluto extending his lead!
Duncan the Luma.
Bruh. Gluto has no chill off stage!
Absolutely zero. Doesn't even mind that he doesn't have the limit for save recovery. Because he knows he's gonna hit it. He knows he can just point it down. And with that, he also points directly where Homika was heading. Blast zone.
Blast zone, yeah. One-way ticket.
Well, let's see if Town City was also one-way tickets. It was, as funnily enough, we're actually picking counterpicking Battlefield versus Cloud now.
Well, it's I don't know.
Me neither.
I don't know.
It's widely accepted that this is one of Cloud's greatest stages, but maybe Homika knows something we don't. Let's find out here in game 4.
Right, the F tilt sliding right to him with that down tilt. Okay, yeah. Gluto is getting more and more ballsy. Well, it is the final game for him. And man, what a great start for that.
Yeah, the damage difference is pretty great, and Gluto is showing in no signs of stopping, man. Absolutely no fear.
Already sliced her up into pieces, 24%.
Yeah, man, this is definitely, this is good showcase for the difference in matchup, you know? Because this is the same player, but now he is just absolutely slapping Homika around.
Yeah, because he was going even in a matchup that was bad for him, but now he has the upper hand, and you can see what it's doing for him.
Yeah, he is just slapping around. No rest for Homika at all. Just hit after hit after hit. And no fear for Gluto, just throwing out the cross ledge there. Easy punish for Homika, but Gluto ain't worried. He ain't worried.
Yeah, man. His Buster Blade does not take a day off, as we see right here. The back air. Once again, Rosalina in a bad position, but Gluto going way too deep.
Yeah, he putting him in an even worse position. But because he was just giving those hands to Homika at the start of this game, he is still well ahead. But he is getting a little bit careless,
this
man.
Might be
these
a
cross
bad
slashes on shield, these down tilts on shield, what's the point?
Okay, back into advantageous position for Glutonny. Rosalina in the air, but makes it back and even turns the situation around. Okay, Rosalina once again off stage. There we have it, the grab. Woo! Yeah, burns that limit way too early. So Homika has a bit of breathing room after that.
Nice down smash, reading the roll. And I close this out. It's a 3-1 for Glutonny. As soon as that cloud came out, man.
Just back and forth, you know.
Good job, Glutonny. And Homika, because